Hey guys, and welcome back to another Pokemon Heart Gold walkthrough. And today we're going to attack the bug catching contest, which is only on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Now, he will ask you if the Pokemon that's leading is the one that you want to go in with, because unlike Safari Zone, you actually can attack the Pokemon. You have 20 Heart Balls, I guess you would call them, and when you're all out of Pokeballs, you're done. Now, you can only hold on to one Pokemon. You know, this is where it drastically varies from like just a regular Safari Zone. And you don't have steps, so you don't have to worry about that either. The main point of the bug catching contest is to get the biggest and baddest bug Pokemon you can find. Now, I won the bug catching contest before with a Beedrill, so it's pretty cool finding it here again. But there are some things that you have to consider when catching. Now, compared to a Caterpie, of course, Beedrill's going to beat it. So you got to look at the size, you got to look at the level, you got to look at what evolution stage it's at. So right now it's in the 3rd evolution stage. And, you know, a reason I like leading with my Flaffy, which I nicknamed Paro, you know, the reason I like versing with him is because he has the static ability, which a lot of the bug Pokemon use Tackle or something, some physical type move, that if that doesn't paralyze him, I have Thunder Wave. Okay, so now we catch our Beedrill here. It's at level 14. And then it shows up on the bottom screen. Now that we caught it, we could have the option to just leave. However, we're going to look around and see if we could find a better Pokemon, maybe. So who knows? Maybe there's like a Scyther out there. I caught a Pinsir here once. I got a Leaf Stone for it. Now, even though I'm not going to switch my Beedrill for a Kakuna, I'm going to attempt capturing it. Alright, so now it's paralyzed. It's at a pretty good stat for me to capture it. We're going to do so. I think it just had the ability Shed Shell there. No big deal though, because hopefully it's going to be staying in the Pokeball with us. Alright, good stuff. So there we go. Now the reason I caught it is for that. It's for the Pokedex information. Because even if you don't catch and keep the Pokemon, well, you have to catch it, but... Alright, now on the bottom screen it's showing me an option to switch out my Pokemon, and I'm not going to do that, so I'm going to press B for no, and we're going to keep looking. But that's the good thing about this, is it gives you a chance to get a lot of Pokemon that you wouldn't normally be seeing. Now Caterpies I've caught before, so these are no big deal, and we're just going to run away from them. And I just want you guys to know that this episode is all about the bug catching contest, so if you want to move on to the next episode, which will be about catching Sudowoodo, then go ahead and do so. But for those of you who were wondering, oh, what's the bug catching contest like? Well, this video is for you, because I'm not really going to cover anything else on this one. Okay, so we see another Beedrill here. It's at level 14. I'm going to use Rock Smash on it. Alright, so it's paralyzed. I'm going to do something pretty insane here. I'm going to try and throw the Pokeball now when it's at that level. Let's see what happens. Oh, so close. Because I'm not sure, but I think... Oh, I didn't mean to throw the Pokeball. I think that the more life the Pokemon has, the better chances you have of winning. Alright, so I didn't mean to do that. It's still paralyzed, and I'm actually going to tackle it now. Nice Fury attack right there, I do believe. Or Twin Needle. Probably Twin Needle. Alright, you know what? We're just going to wipe this guy out, because now we're at the point where it doesn't matter how much life he has, so we're just going to get some good experience off of him. And there we go. Now if you notice, that was a big amount of experience. That's another good thing that the bug catching contest does. You know, a lot of these Pokemon give more experience than, you know, average, because you're seeing these third stage evolutions, like, you know, your Beedrills and Scythers, which would just be 2 evolutions. But either way, you're seeing Pokemon that you wouldn't normally in the wild, and they possess greater experience points. So it's very good to train out here if you have like a fire Pokemon that needs some leveling up. Oh, which reminds me, I forgot to say this in the past videos, or at least I believe I did. I will be putting out a video after the first Pokewalker video talking about the starters, because I was prompted about them, you know, which starter should I choose, because that's a common question. And I'm going to go through the pros and cons of each, and I'm going to go through, you know, where they'll be effective and where they'll have hindrances and all that good stuff. So you guys will know if you have this game, or if you're going to get the game, which starter you'd like to start out with. Okay, so we're finding a bunch of Caterpies and Weedles in this grass, so we're going to move on to the next patch of grass. I mean, there's primarily only 2 really big patches of grass here. Isn't that lovely, the fountain in the middle? I don't believe I showed that last time, but it's awesome. I really like the way they redid the national park, for sure. No doubt about it. I think it's very cool. And usually, in the older versions, the results were collected in that building there where the gate tenants are sitting. However, in this game, you sit outside the fountain, and I think that's really, really cool. So we're just gonna check out some more grass here. Alright, so all we're really seeing now are Weedles and Metapods and Caterpies. So we're gonna leave the grass here, and we're just gonna say, you know, hey, guys, I'm done. Now, you can go to any gate you want. I'm just going to go down to this one. And go through here. And this guy will say, hey, you still have, you know, 15 Pokeballs left. You sure you want to cut the contest short? And I'm like, yep, I want to. Oh, wait, nope. I pressed B. That's a fail on my part, guys. Okay, so if you change your mind and you're like, oh, I actually want to stay for this, press B and he'll let you go back out. But anyway, to the results. Let's see if our Beedrill can stand up to the other contestants. So in 3rd place, we won. So our Beedrill was 3rd place Beedrill. Not bad. I've gotten 1st place with other Beedrills before. But, you know, it all varies, because not every Beedrill is the same size and strength and all that levelage goodness. Now, every time you win, or even if you don't win, you get a consolation prize, but when you win, you get various prizes. If you want to go for 1st place, of course, because, alright, and it also gives the option to nickname your Pokemon. Okay, because when you win 1st, you have the chance of winning rare evolution stones like Sunstones, Thunderstones, Firestones, and Leaf Stones, I do believe. So that about wraps it up for this edition of Pokemon Heart Gold walkthrough. On the next episode, we'll be continuing to Ecruteak City, but we'll have a blockage in the way. What can we do to overcome these challenges? Find out next time, guys, on Pokemon Heart Gold walkthroughs. I'm DioGenZ, and I'm out.